Hey, what's going on, guys? DJS here, CollectiveKicks.com. Wanted to bring you guys a video of the... Hold on one second. Check this out. Look at this. We got a creeper. Chloe, what are you doing, man? I see you over there. The Shining over there. Anyway, I want to bring you guys a review of the Pirate Black 350 boosts. The Yeezy Adidas collaboration right here. And then I also have some other sneakers for comparative reasons. At the end of the video, there'll be an on-feet section of both of the Yeezy boosts. I also have a comparison of them next to each other and whatnot. Go over the sizing and those things as well. But here's a close look at the Pirate Blacks. Has the red stitching on the back. Actually, I'm tempted to color that in and make it all black. But you can see the material, the prime knit material on the upper, really nice. And then you can see the stitching down the middle, as these are kind of known for. No Adidas branding on the outside. It does say Yeezy on the inside of this one. And then the only branding that you see really from Adidas is right there on the side. Also on the insole. But I wanted to show you guys this. I don't know if you guys can actually see this, or if the camera probably can't pick this up. But on the inside, it's actually covered in kind of a prime knit material on the bottom. So it does kind of come all the way through. It's too hard to see. There it is a little bit. Unlike the Ultra Boost, the Ultra Boost is kind of like the regular boosts on the inside. And I'll show you guys my custom here in a second. Craftsmanship is really nice, and you have that black suede on this part right here. This is where it gets interesting, though. The black casing for the boost material with these crazy little ribs. And then you could see the boost material on the bottom. And then you can see it says boost here. And it's kind of funny because a lot of people's first exposure to Adidas Boost is through the Yeezy. And people try them on. They're like, oh my gosh, Kanye is a genius. Like, the Boost material is so... Or the Yeezy Boosts are so comfortable. But they don't understand, like, Boost has been around before the Yeezys. Like, the Pure Boost 1s were really great the previous year. The Pure Boost 2s are one of my favorites. And then the Ultra Boost as well is one of my favorites. And this pair, you can see it's white on the bottom. I blacked out the midsole. I did a tutorial video on this. And I'll put a link in the description to that video if you guys are curious about trying them out. And here's kind of an update to it. I mean, I wore these about 5 times, and they held up well. So good looks on those. But yeah, so the black casing, since they can't really color the boost yet, I am predicting that in 2016 they will have colored boost. We will stay tuned and see. But these are heavier than the Ultras because of this kind of plastic or hard rubber casing. But it is kind of an official feel. Also, you get the rope laces on here, and a nice looking rope lace on these ones. And then you kind of have a brim around the prime knit at the top, putting things together. Really nice crafted shoe. And out of all of the early pictures that we saw of the Yeezy collection, like, these are the ones that I definitely was like, those I really, really want. I didn't like these ones as much, but I wanted them if I could get them. And now that, like, I've had them, I've worn them a handful of times. They grow on me every single time I wear them. They're super, super comfortable. And so just so you know the sizing, these ones are a size 9, and then they only had whole sizes, so 9, 10, 11, 12, and these, and so on. These ones, they had half sizes, so these ones are actually an 8.5, and so they had 8.5, 9, 9.5, etc. These fit like a true 9 in my opinion. And the 9 fit like a 9.5. So the sizing is a half size off. The 8.5 fit like a 9 for me. And so these ones work. These ones are a little bit bigger, but they both work well. The 8.5 is a little bit more snug for my foot. And I'm a true 9.5. Then also a comparison, because a lot of people were wondering. And shout out to you guys for the comments in the comment section of my custom video of these. I cut the straps on the tubulars on the prime knit upper, and I actually removed the Adidas tag like you suggested. The other thing I'm going to try to do is paint this material down here all black to black out the midsole, so give it like a real kind of a similar look to the black Yeezys, I guess, in a sense. So that's kind of a side-by-side of these. It's just really the prime knit upper that's kind of more similar, and it's kind of like a poor man Yeezy, as I've said, but I really do like the way that these look as well. Unfortunately, they're not anywhere near as comfortable because of the tubular bottom, which is the foundation of the model. But anything, I mean, with Boost, it's way more comfortable. Lastly, I'll show you guys a side-by-side of these ones right here. And it's pretty much, I mean, you could see, like, this is gray and black. This is kind of that turtle. So it's like turtle and pirates, pirate turtles. Yeah, but this is definitely kind of a grayish black, and it's pretty dark. And then this one has a lot more, like, contrast to it, because of the kind of the tan look to it. And then it's tan brimmed comparison to the black. and then both of them have that that red stitching on the back, and same stuff there, and then the bottoms, just so you guys can see for a full circle. So the boost material stands out a little bit more on that one than this one. This one will be probably easier to keep, like, well, it's going to get dirty, but this one shows really easily when you get them dirty. So that's kind of a downside to that, but it is what it is. And then you can see the rope laces are fairly similar as well. That's kind of a side-by-side look at those, and the stitches back here. So that's kind of the nice thing about the prime knit upper, is it's just kind of like one piece, and then it has one stitch down the front and the back, and that's all it really took. Let's go ahead and show you guys the on feet of both of these right now. So what do you guys think about the Yeezy Boost so far? The high top, the 750s or whatever, did nothing for me. Like, honestly, if I did get those ones, I would have gotten rid of them. It's just not my style personally. As soon as I saw the lows, though, I mean, mark my words, go back to the original tweets that I had, my original posts. I definitely was on board with the low top versions, because it's kind of like the Roshi Run sort of vibe, along with the lifestyle side of things, which of course that's my like my niche, is the lifestyle side of sneakers. But the lifestyle model plus the boost material and the prime knit upper, the casing is definitely crazy. It definitely sets it off. But all in all, like, this definitely is a model that I love. I'm curious to see what other colors possibly are coming out for these, and what else Kanye is working up with Adidas. But you got to give it up to Kanye for his efforts with Adidas so far. I mean, it's honestly surpassed my expectations of what was going to be happening with these releases. The releases have been absolute mayhem, and it's like it crashes the internet on every single site that they ended up dropping on. It's really quite amazing, honestly. And I think it's taking advantage of, they're right in the prime moment where the price point's high on these, but Jordan Retros are $190, and they're dropping every single week, and the quality is mediocre. Even though they're supposed to be remastered, it's like a crapshoot which pair is remastered and nice, which one's not. And then you have the Yeezy Boost that come out, and there's 2 pairs since June to August that have dropped, that have sold out and caused crazy mayhem. But 2 pairs between those however many months, Jordan Brand's had probably 40 retros. No, not 40, maybe like 20 retros in through the summertime at least. Maybe more than that, right? Like, it's been absolute crazy. So the fact that they've only dropped a couple is probably a good thing for them. But that's pretty much all we got for this video. Leave some comments, let me know what you think about the Yeezy Boost. I feel pretty fortunate that I was able to get some pairs of them, but 100% honest, like, comfort-wise, they are great and stuff, but the Ultra Boost are still more comfortable in my opinion, and also the Pure Boost if you're looking for a really relaxed fit. Pure Boost 2 and Pure Boost Chill, I stand by my words, those are my favorite 2 out of all of the Yeezy Boosts that I have. And I have a collection video on the works, in the works, that you guys will see of all my boosts. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you did like the video, please give the video a thumbs up. Appreciate you guys' support. And yeah, and subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Peace, guys.